Hi, Matthew Trinder, Sovereign Business Transfer. Today, we're going to be talking to Julie. Julie's the owner of Kopper Kettle, based in Preston in Lancashire. Kopper Kettle is a fantastic high-end furnishing, interiors and gift store, basically established over 25 years. But Julie will basically talk to you about all of that. And I'm going to ask her 4 questions. So Julie, hi, how are you?
Great, thanks, Matthew.
Brilliant. Okay, so first question. Why should a prospective buyer look to purchase Kopper Kettle?
Well, we've, as you say, been here for 25 happy years and built up a great, very, very loyal client base. We're really well known in this area, and we attract a lot of people from outside, from Cumbria, Cheshire, and sons and daughters of customers now come with a hire van and load up and take it back home because, for example, there's nothing like this in London. I think our location is key to our success. We are located on a very, very busy A6. And I think because we're such a destination shop, and now I sort of think that this is a golden corridor, because in Barton alone, we've got a brand new American diner, huge Billy Bob's with an indoor and outdoor play area. We've got Guy's Thatched Hamlet, the Canal Side Tavern. Just a little bit further along, we've got Barton Grange Garden Centre, and they do now have a cinema, curling, bowling, crazy golf. And then just a couple of miles beyond that, you've got you into Garstang, Scorton, Trafford Bowland. So all of these things bring people into the area, and inevitably they call in here on their way out or on their way home, which is great. So I think, another reason is it's a very profitable business. The accounts speak for themselves. And just to give you an idea, that in COVID, when we were closed for 4 months out of the 12, we actually turned over our best year in that year. So it just goes to show that people really missed us. There was a pent-up demand, and we didn't lose a single customer. I think we do book the trend a little bit with regard to online, because we put all our effort into presenting a beautiful showroom, and there's still a real desire to visit a lovely shop, to have a look round, part of your day out along with your lunch. And so we're very much that kind of destination shop. And I think if you're media savvy, this is a great business.
Agree. Okay, so my next question is, and you've answered quite a lot of it already, but what actually makes Kopper Kettle different to many of the other home furnishing businesses in and around the sort of like the Lancashire area, would you say?
Well, I think that we have very much nurtured an informal, relaxed atmosphere. We definitely, there's no pressure in here, but we get into conversation with people naturally, and we just build up trust. We have a very diverse stock because we do cherry pick from lots of different suppliers, and we lay it out in room sets, which we've been doing for years, and color coordinate everything so people can really envisage what it's going to look like in their own home. And obviously we get the Aladdin's Cave comment all the time. In fact, I'd have made a tidy living if I'd got £1 for every time I'd heard that saying. But the thing that sticks in my mind is when someone said to me, it's like wandering around the house of a good friend, that you want everything that they've got. And I thought, that's lovely. And it does bear out, because I do get a lot of people coming in with photographs on their phone saying, I've seen this, can you get this, can you get me something similar? And for example, even though we don't stock sofas at the moment on the floor, I'm still managing to sell sofas because I get people coming in who've sat on the family or the friend's sofa and have been really impressed. And of course, we've had a great recommendation and referral, so they still want to buy off us. And I do think that we tend to cater for a wide range of tastes. So we're very diverse in our contemporary classic offering. We do furniture, all the accessories, and we do gifts. And so basically, people can pop in for a card if they want, or a range of furniture, and without a doubt, once they're in, they have a good look round, and one sells another.
Definitely, definitely. Brilliant. So, I mean, the next question that I've got for you, and again, obviously you've been running this successful, profitable business for over 25 years. It stood the test of time through COVID, which is absolutely fantastic. But if you did have your time again, Julie, what would you do differently, do you think, obviously for a prospective purchaser?
Well, without a doubt, we should have probably gone online. You know, we don't have an online presence. And so that would be a big benefit. However, you know, in truth, Matthew, we were just busy enough without being online. And anyone who's really good at social media could make this business sing and dance. It's not my forte, even though I'm very amateur at it. I still have a great following and really good engagement. But I think if you really knew what you were doing, you could really, you know, really capitalize on social media. I do get asked for interior design advice all the time, and without a doubt people would love me to visit their homes. I have done a lot of that, but it's not something that I advertise because obviously it's quite time consuming for me. But I think there's a huge demand for that. When people see the product offering, they're very interested, they like the style, and they want really you to help them basically. It's always dawned on me that you could expand into soft furnishings, you know, curtains, blinds. When people are in our shop, they're looking, they've moved home or they're doing up a room. So, you know, it's the same sort of, you know, you're selling to the same customer base. So you could really upsell on lots of other different sort of soft furnishings. For example, rugs. Now, we literally stumbled into rugs about 5 or 6 years ago. We rolled them up, stuck them in a corner, but we seriously, they walk out of the door, and we upsell really, you know, to a lot bigger ones. Just from the 4-foot ones that we stand up in the shop. So if I'd have known what I know now, I would have had a huge rug display. And obviously the obvious one, I think this place would really lend itself to a cafe. It wouldn't take a lot to use one end of the shop to set up a counter, keep it simple, soup and sandwiches or coffee and cake, and literally I think that you would pull in more people. We've got the car parking space, and obviously we're called the Kopper Kettle. So that's something we definitely get asked for all the time.
Yeah, I think
but we've just been too busy to do it ourselves.
Yeah, I think that would definitely be a fantastic draw to the business, or addition to the business as well, Julie. So that's brilliant. Okay, so the final question I've got, and again, just be honest with this one, is with regards to your reason for selling the business. Obviously, it's very profitable. You've put your heart and soul into it for 25 years. But the question that most buyers will always have is, you know, why, Julie? Why are you looking to sell this business?
Well, the truth is, I've worked full-time for 43 years. I had a career before we set up this. This was meant to be me slowing down, but it grew and grew and grew. We always said we would retire at 60. We've done very well, and we want to enjoy the fruits of our labor. But it is such a great business. It's so well established. It's a fabulous opportunity for somebody on a great location. And I still think it's got so much more potential that we've never got around to unlocking. Brilliant.
Yeah, great. Fantastic answer, Julie. So if you'd like more information about this fantastic business, please call the office on 0161 486 1958. Thank you.